Very much looking forward to this race today. Hopefully it's not raining.
You never know, Spa.
Yeah, I did my PSGL race yesterday was Spa and it was raining, so
Okay. Takes forever. It's a very long lap.
yeah, 2 minutes a lap.
Uh,
Have you started the stream? Do you want me to
yeah,
sort
yeah,
the
yeah.
links out?
Please share it.
Okay. Yep.
Welcome everybody, and thank you for watching
Ooh.
the Ultimate Formula round 12 at Spa for the Belgium Grand Prix, and we've got a wet quali tonight.
Yeah.
With me in the booth, Paul. Welcome, Paul.
Yeah, thank you very much. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
Wet. It looks like it's Inters today. I'm not sure if it's too wet for full wet tyres, but
No, I agree.
it's going to be an interesting quali.
Yeah. And it's the first. We didn't have any rain so far, I think, in this division.
Not in quali, I don't think we have.
No.
Some guys going out on track already.
Yeah, everybody's on the Inters.
Yeah, who's out then? Luke is making an early dash out the pits onto the podium, and Spurg looking to make a name for himself on his debut. Interesting to see what these guys can do. These guys have got to be really careful on the coming up Eau Rouge. Very tricky on Inters conditions.
Yeah.
Store guys might try and flat out, but unless you've got a setup really made specifically for the Inter conditions, you're just going to really struggle to keep the car on track.
Yeah, that's the thing though, because we don't know, of course, what the weather will be like during the race, but yeah, in quali it's a bit rainy and a bit wet. Do you compromise your setup, or do you just go out for a dry setup? It's a lot of difficulties, I think.
It is. It kind of depends on what the weather's looking like for the race. If the weather's completely dry for the race, then I think you can kind of get away with having lower wings, like having maybe 5-4 wings in the wet. It's not too bad.
No.
Especially in the dry, if you just lower that front part of the wing, you'll be alright. J-Bob really lagging, really badly.
I'll go. Yeah, you can of course change the front wing when the race starts. That's a bit of help. I think most guys will. Ooh, Luke is sliding through Blasimo.
Yeah, I'm just running on board with J-Bob. I'm just hoping that this lag that he's having right now is not going to carry on into the race, because this is really bad.
Lucas, yeah, just tell him in the chat, maybe it helps. He needs to rejoin or reset his router or something. Lucas gone back into the pit, so he will be changing his setup, I think. Choosing for another wing change, maybe. Sheo starting his hot lap. And John already retired. What happened to John? Yeah, lost the wheel. Out of Blasimo.
Yeah. That's another very tricky part of the track. You can flat it out in the Inters, although it can be a little bit tricky if you steer the car towards the left, and then you get a little bit oversteer in the wet, and then it's straight into the wall.
Yeah.
Ideally, just let go of the throttle just a little bit, just a tiny bit as you go around that left part of it. You should be alright.
Yeah, you need to focus on the exit. You need to come out in a straight line and then go full throttle again. That's my experience. I'm on
We've got
board.
Josh here.
Josh, winner of the last race, of course, in Hungary.
Yep. Takes. Oh, he's lost it.
Yeah,
He's
another
lost it.
Eau Rouge. That's a shame.
And I believe it's the first retirement up Eau Rouge, although it's in quite an odd spot as well. It's not where we would think it would be.
No. And I can see
that is not gone well.
No, he will be starting at the back. And I can see what you mean, J-Bob is really lagging. Did you send a message in the chat?
Yeah, I told him to, if he's got any stream open or anything connected to the Wi-Fi, turn it off. Try and help the connection, because if he resets the route now, then I don't think he's going to get back in time.
Yeah, true. Nikos in his hot lap, I think.
There we go, onto the podium. The first one to a lap then.
Yeah. And we're already 5 minutes in.
Yep, and we're already 2 retirements in.
Yeah.
On the out laps, mind you.
Just to go second.
Onto the podium, obviously would have done this track yesterday as well. Although it was dry quality and inters in the race, so the opposite of today, so
yeah.
Give it a little bit more of a challenge. Sheo starting his lap. Nikos, yep, comes in with 2:02. Mr. Costa then. He's been on pretty good form. He's joining.
Driving in a Ferrari.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm just running over J-Bob still. It's just hurting my eyes to watch it actually. JDM Drifter, he is back from a bit of a holiday.
Yeah.
Not been racing for a while. Whoa, he's lost Upper Rouge and it's in the wall.
Yeah.
And commentator's curse, number 2.
The third one to retire. Second one in a Rouge.
That is Josh and JDM. I've rode on board with them with Upper Rouge and they've both lost it.
Yeah.
The only 2 guys I have rode on board with Upper Rouge, but here goes Chris coming up to Rouge. And he's changed the colour of his helmet, so I will call him Chris today because he has changed the colour of his helmet from that horrible bogey colour. So I'll give him a pass there.
Where's Chris?
Ooh. Chris there. Looking like he almost lost it, but he held it.
DRS enabled. It's drying up. Tekken is
drying up.
Tekken is putting on the super softs, as I can see in the commentator, in the spectator menu.
It has really dried up quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The rain is completely stopped now. We've got yellows, and Toxic is out.
Retired.
See, I mean, he's out. Where? Blanchemont.
Yeah.
And that one bites dust.
Yeah. So these times will get to be bested, I think.
I mean,
is it dry enough for slicks?
Yeah, I believe so. Or it will be. If you come out in slicks now, by the time, even if they've got high wear, you're still going to be coming in on pole or close to pole.
Yeah.
The guys who are still on a lap. Oh, Mr. Costa's lost it top of the hill as well, and he's lost a bit of his front wing.
He's still on the inters.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, even the guys who are only just starting their laps now, who have to come all the way back around, it's going to take them 2 minutes plus another minute or so changing tyres. They're not going to have enough time to actually even get the dry tyres on.
No. True.
Chris really struggling now, coming up to the bus stop chicane.
Yeah. Very difficult qualification.
Yeah.
And Chris is coming in. I don't think he's going to be able to put a lap. Couple of guys in their out lap.
I'd say it probably takes a minute and a half to get out, about a minute and 10 seconds, a minute and 15 to get out of the pits from here where he is now, if he's quick. So he'll be on about, it's going to be close, isn't it? It's going to be very close.
Yeah. Only 3 guys in an out lap at the moment, and the rest is in the pits.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. Luke's sitting in the pits. Tekken's just come out. Luke's just sitting in the pits. He hasn't even set a lap yet.
Oh.
Only 5 guys have set a lap so far. TUF F1 retires from 2nd place. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it in a very weird place. I'm not sure what corner that is. I'm not too sure. But he's binned it. And obviously Sheo is kind of known for binning it really this season, isn't he? He's the bin man.
Yeah,
That's what he's been doing.
He did retire a lot this season so far. Making his debut in Div2, Division 2 tonight. Yeah. And Matty Suddens is coming up onto J-Bob, who is lagging.
Yeah, just letting go of the throttle a little bit there, just
he's gonna
do a gap.
Yeah. we only have Napula onto the podium. Oh no, Nikos Majestic in an outlap.
My Sudden's looking like he's trying to time it perfectly so that he can get 2 laps in, be the last guy to cross the finish line. Taking his time, coming through the bus stop. Chris coming up a Rouge. Let's see how he takes it. Flat out, of course, now.
Chris is still in the outlap though.
Oh yeah. Still look quite good though.
He needs to hurry. Ooh, Matty going a little wide in the sewers.
Tricky corner. That one very tricky. First turn. There are different ways to take it, of course. Oh, my Sudden's a little bit of a slide there.
Managed to keep it on the track.
Disaster.
On the camel straight.
So, Napala has come out of the pits. Napala has just come out of the pits in an outlap. Now he's not going to have enough time to go around, so he's going to be starting from the back.
Yeah.
Henry is going to be starting from the back.
Most of these guys will.
Yeah. This is really throwing a spanner in the works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where's Aaron and all this? We haven't spoken about Aaron at all yet. Okay, Aaron looks like he's coming around to potentially start a lap. Let's see if it is. Yep, Aaron's starting the lap now then. He has got a little bit of traffic in front of him. Mr. Costa?
Retired.
Is he retired or has he binned it? No, yeah, he's just retired.
And we can see a surprise pole position, I think.
Oh, Katamise has binned it at the top of the Eau Rouge there. It's quite tricky to bin it in the dry conditions, but obviously there is a little bit of water on the track.
J-Bob goes first.
Yeah, but I believe he's the first person to actually set a time on the dry tyres.
True, true.
And as the track gets drier and drier, it doesn't matter how quick you are, these tyres are going to be in their best condition when
Matty crosses the line in first and has enough time to do another lap.
Yeah, so he timed it well then.
Yeah.
Napoli retires. Napoli just retiring then. So Matty Sudden's. It's going to be who can get the last lap in.
Yeah.
And it's that Matty Sudden's just the last one to have that chance onto the podium.
Where is
Coming
he?
from no name there, very smooth. Nikos with a 146.2.
Yeah.
Good lap from him.
Majestic.
Go on now. Oh, he's taking it. He's running a little bit wide, but he's held it.
Oh no, I'm stuck with Majestic now.
Alright, it's no worries. I'll try and do my best.
Aaron!
Aaron on the podium. Goes fastest. Get in there, son.
Yeah, come on.
He's going to be happy with that. But then Spur comes in with a 45.6. So 5 tenths faster then. But onto the podium, keep an eye out for him. Where's Henry? Henry, nothing. Luke is out on track, coming through Blanchimont now. Chris is also coming through Blanchimont, and Lee coming through Blanchimont now as well. So the laps are going to come quick and fast onto the podium. Going to cross the line now. I'm just going to skip on somebody else. On the podium in pole, Luke. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I just messed up there. But Luke, only in 6th, but he's in super softs, so he's playing the long game. So that's a very smart move from Luke, to be honest. Lee coming in 2nd with 44.9.
That's it.
Onto the podium on pole.
Yeah.
Very good job there. This is going to be a very exciting race. Ooh, what a free turn.
Let's see. Onto the podium on pole position, his first one. Lee in 2nd, Matty in 3rd, Spur is in 4th position, Aaron in 5th, Chris in 6th position, Nikos in 7th, Luke in 8th position, Tekken in 9th, J-Bob in 10th, Costa in 11th, Sheo in 12th, Majestic 13, Josh 14, Henry 15, JDM 16, Napula 17, John 18, Fer in 19, and Katimis in 20th position.
Good job there. Just get it all in. Just in time.
Yeah, let's see what the weather will be.
I believe it's going to be dry.
Yeah, dry
Judging
start.
off of Luke going on to super soft tyres instead of ultra soft tyres.
Yeah.
Plus,
true.
Aaron did tell me. that always helps. Don't tell me next time, Aaron. I would like to know for myself when I see it.
Yeah.
The prize. Obviously, these guys making their final adjustments. The fuel isn't too bad around here. Leaving it in standard, you actually regain a little bit of fuel. Only minor amount though, so it's not too much. So you need to be careful, especially if you're running in rich. But anyway, take us through, Sharon.
Lights are on. And we're off for the Belgium Grand Prix. Everybody seems to get away okay. Onto the podium with a great start.
Aaron straight into fourth.
Ooh.
Aaron has got away cleanly without wing damage.
I can see a couple of wings breaking, but everybody seems to get through La Source pretty cleanly.
No one going side by side up Peru's there.
Onto the podium.
Luke going side by side. Luke on the grass.
Ooh, retirement.
Luke's lagging a little bit. Fear is out. Onto the podium, has lost the position to Lee. He's been run wide.
Yeah, still side by side. Ooh, and there's a touch. And collects.
Collects Aaron.
No.
No, Aaron. Oh no, look at everyone. Oh, everyone has lost part of their wing. This is going to be... Oh, Jesus, this is mental. Everyone is going to be pitting now. Surely everyone's going to pit.
Yeah.
Onto the podium from pole into 14th with no front wing. Aaron from 4th to 16th.
Yeah.
Henry's not made any places up. He's actually lost part of his front wing. Teken's lost part of his front wing. Nikos is way back with no front wing.
Yeah.
Onto the podium, rejoined the track at a bit of an angle, and Lee kind of come across, but he was kind of to the right side of the track. So I don't think Lee was really at fault there. It was just a bit... I could see it coming before it happened, but Chris is into third.
Yeah.
So good job from him. Both Renault drivers, second and third. Luke into fourth, so he's done well on the super soft tyres, of course. Spurg lost a bit of his front wing. Understeering into Blanchimont there. Majestic has lost a bit of his front wing as well, so everyone has lost a bit of their front wing, really. Josh has made a massive start. Look at that. Josh into 7th place. 6th now. Driver.
Stop and go.
Katamise has made 12 places up at the start. From 20th to 8th. And he has the full wing intact. Shows a little bit of a spin there.
J-Bob and Josh going side by side. Running up to Eau Rouge now. Still side by side, and Josh takes the lead.
J-Bob pulls out of that move there. Smart. J-Bob has lost a bit of his front wing. Katami's closing on J-Bob quite quickly now. Doesn't look like she's got the top speed. He's got the top speed. Shea doing not too bad. Looks like he's still got his front wing intact, so not doing bad at all. Napala going around the outside of John there. Mini chicane.
Yeah.
Jacob really struggling at the moment. Majestic's run wide as well. Josh closing on to the back of him. Chris lost the place to Luke. So Luke is on the charge.
Yeah, on the super sauce.
Yeah.
Strategies, Paul. We didn't talk about those. What can we expect, do you think? One stopper possible?
You can do a one stop from the ultras to the softs, although it's not that quick. If you're going to stretch the tyres out, you need to stretch them to about like 8 or 9 at the ultra softs. Obviously, super soft tyres, you're going to have much better wear, you're going to have much better pace.
Ooh, Shea and J-Bob are going at it. There was a little bit of contact. Yeah. J-Bob now side by side with Napala.
Robin at the back there. Yeah. J-Bob looks like he's lost a lot more of his front wing now. Surely he has to pit.
Yeah.
We've got to move it. Chris and Majestic. No, who is it? Josh and Majestic.
Josh on the inside.
Majestic is on the soft tyre, is that correct?
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
Wow. So, going for the soft to ultra softs, I believe, will be what will happen in Majestic. He has lost some of his front wing damage, and being on the soft tyre means that your strategy is really compromised, because he has to go a long way into the race with wing damage, and he's going to be losing a lot of time. And he just put up 3 seconds time with the wing damage.
Does he
So
have
he's in the back of
a...
Josh
Yeah.
with DRS.
Josh
Not
defending.
sure what happened there.
No,
Yeah,
stays behind him.
Majestic could have gone to the outside there, but I feel like he's just going to take 6th position, let Josh go, because he knows there's no point in fighting him.
I can't see any wing damage noticeable on Majestic, so maybe it's just a light wing damage.
If you look at the front right to the front left, it's a little bit different. It looks like he's lost a part of the end plate.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
only
noticed.
minor.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, when you go on board, you see it as well. You're right.
Yeah. But that was a crazy start. So just do you want to run us through the field?
Yeah, let's do that. We've got Lee in the lead. 3 seconds behind him is Matty Suddens. Luke in 3rd position. Chris in 4th. Josh in 5th position. Majestic in 6th. Katimis in 7th. Shay up in 8th now. John in 9th. Napola 10th position. Tekken in 11th position. Spur in 12th. Costa in 13th, also very not the grip position he usually is. Aaron in 14th position, a lot of bad luck. Onto the podium in 15th, J-Bob in 16th position, who have spitted I think. Henry in 17th, on the back of J-Bob.
Yeah, Henry making a move on the outside. Very nice overtake, looks like he's going to be able to make it. Nikos in the background looking to try and close up as well.
Yeah. And ooh, J-Bob!
Someone's in the wall there. Oh. J-Bob in the wall for the second time.
Yeah.
JM Drifter looks like he's going to try and put a move into Blanchimont.
Yeah, takes him easily.
Nicely. J-Bob really struggling today.
Yeah, he needs to pit. He can't drive like this.
Nikos and Henry going at it. Nikos has managed to get past Henry there, so I'm not sure. Was there contact with Henry and J-Bob potentially?
Maybe a little bit.
Quite a little bit of time.
Yeah. But Henry
I will say though, if you look at the position changes on the little menu,
yeah,
all of the top half are plus green and all of the bottom half are down red.
Yeah.
All of it. That is quite a sight to behold.
And John made up 10 places.
You've got Napola on the back of Sheo. I'm not sure if Sheo made the move and Napola there coming into F1. Sheo running a little bit wide. Want to be careful on the outside, on the tarmac on the outside there. You can spin the car easy. Yeah. Napola really closing in now. Sheo is on the soft tyres though, keep in mind. So he's struggling though. Sliding around quite a lot.
Yeah. Not having a good balance.
Closing up to the back of Majestic. This battle's been brewing for a couple of laps now. Seems like he's not close enough to make a move. It's all about straight line speed on this track. Henry's out.
Henry retired.
That's just after Pouon, so he's gone on the tarmac on the runoff.
Yeah, maybe.
Potentially as he tried to bring the car back onto track.
Yeah.
He just lost a bit of traction.
And hit the wall.
Obviously, safety car
isn't gonna happen tonight.
It's not an option in this game.
No.
He sits there in the pits, looking nice. We've got to move Josh on Chris.
Yeah. On the camel straight.
Josh gets it done. Don't think Chris is going to put too much of a fight up.
No.
Those Ultrasofts, obviously, these guys on the Ultrasofts, they are going to be wearing down now a little bit.
5 laps in.
These tyres, yeah.
And Chris's Ultrasofts aren't fresh ones, of course. He did a run on them in the quali, I think.
Yeah. That's a good point, actually. The guys who did set times on Inters
get free
will have fresh tyres.
Yeah.
And look at the gap Josh has pulled on Chris there. In just a couple of corners.
Yeah.
That's already 1.3 second gap. In about 3 corners, so Josh is on the move.
Yeah. Katamis gets a move done on Majestic, up in 6 now.
Nice.
Can we see any other battles? Spur at the back of Costa. Costa going wide a little bit out of Pouon. Side by side now. No. J-Bob retired.
J-Bob. Looks like at the top of the hill, top of Eau Rouge.
Yeah.
Napola has made He's found the way to get past Sheo.
Yes.
And he's closing onto the back of John quite quickly.
Yeah.
Napa looks quite racy today. Katamise, Majestic, John, these guys are really quite close together actually.
Chris in the pits.
Chris is into the pits, yeah.
Already.
So is he going to go for a set of softs to the end, or is he going for a 2-stop? Let's have a look. I believe he's going for a set of softs, maybe ultra softs again.
Yeah, softs. Softs.
That's softs, is it? On my screen it's got, yeah, so softs. Maybe get him to the end, or potentially put a set of ultra softs on at the end. He is coming out. Oh, he's come out just behind Spurg and Mr. Costa.
Yeah. So has to make up a lot of time.
Yeah, the good thing about all these guys at the back, they all pitted at the same time on lap 1. Almost half the field, and if you look at the gaps between them, they are within a second, 2 seconds of each other near the whole field. So with strategies involved, later on we could see some of these guys closing into each other, so we could have battles towards the end of the race with these guys fighting for the last points. Aaron Taylor runs a little bit wide onto the gravel there.
And Napola is really getting moved on. He's now past John as well. He's in 7th.
Yeah,
and closing in on Majestic.
Napola running with 5 laps of fuel compared to Majestic, who just 1.5. So, and Katamise with 0.3 laps worth of fuel. So you can see these guys using different amounts. Obviously, rich fuel in the corners is really going to burn your tyres up. So you kind of got to use it wisely. I think Majestic Napola might have put a little bit too much fuel in, but
Matty's in the pits.
Yeah, Matty, the second Renault.
Joss as well. Joss as well. He's on the supers and already pitting. Okay.
He's lost his front wing.
Okay.
Josh has lost his front wing, so we've missed that. Not sure where that could have been.
No.
Manny Summers comes out to pits then. No need to worry. He hasn't got any cars behind him, just Sheo in front of him. Where's Josh going to come out? Pits though.
I think we can expect a move from Napola on Majestic on the Camel Straight. Up in Radayol. Open
Aaron
up
and Josh. Aaron right on the back of Josh.
Gets a move down Napola. Let's switch to Aaron. Also going on to the Camel Straight.
Aaron and Rich going to have DRS. Josh is on the ultra softs by the looks of things.
The spectator menu says, yeah. Aaron gets a move done, I think, on the inside.
Yeah, Aaron gets a move done, yeah. We did have yellows briefly there. Let me just check. We've got Tekken, who has lost the front right side of his wing. Taken 3 yellows. I don't believe anyone has had any off in there. Lee's doing a really good job. We haven't spoken about Lee much.
No.
4 seconds ahead of Luke. Obviously, Luke leading the championship by almost double the points in 2nd place. So.
And Tekken is struggling, losing a lot of places now. No front wing.
Majestic holding these guys up quite bad now. Majestic's lost more of his front left side of the wing, I believe. But he's doing well considering he is in 5th place and holding it. We've got John behind him, Sheo behind them.
Yeah.
And obviously Matty Suddens, who's just come out of the pits as well. It looks like Sheo's going to put a bit of a move on. Oh, Sheo's hit the back of his McLaren teammate.
Yeah.
But he's going around the outside of him. Yeah. They are side by side.
Losing 2 places. Matty Suddens now at the back. Majestic.
Both McLaren drivers losing part of the wing. Matty Suddens going for a dive bomb. Oh, and he's hit Sheo, and I'm not sure, I think he's got away with that. I don't think he's got any wing damage, but Majestic coming back past.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Who's that who's just come out the pits then? Oh, Lee's just come out the pits in front of these guys, so a lot like what we spoke about with Nikos last week in Hungary. He managed to come out just ahead of the group of traffic rather than being behind them, so he's very, very fortunate there.
Yeah, but he's on the softs. Okay.
Softs. Should be going to the end, I believe.
Yeah, should be okay. Sheo really pushing. Taking it to the limit, and a bit over it maybe, even.
Yeah, considering he's got a little bit of wing damage and he's really fighting for positions, I don't know. I'd be a bit more patient and just kind of wait for the positions, wait for a few mistakes maybe.
Yeah.
But he looks very racy, but he's on to the
Wide.
Tarmac, yeah, onto the tarmac. Bringing the car back around. Majestic, go around the outside of him. So, sorry, Matty Sutton's also ran wide there.
Majestic back up in 6th. A lot of positions chasing.
I'm just finding it a bit funny. Majestic and Shay are obviously teammates, but they've like lost the wing damage on both opposite sides to each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is quite amusing.
Yeah, you need to be careful because Sheo usually brakes a very late moment. Has a high brake pressure, I believe. So
yeah,
it's easier. And Sheo goes into the pits. Goes into the pits.
A little bit of lag there. Looked like he was going into the grass, but
yeah.
Come away with it. Mr. Costa, who I spoke about him, he started to pull away from Spur.
Yeah.
Chris behind them. So a lot of guys losing wings today.
Just putting in the fastest lap.
Yeah.
And Lee is closing in on Napola, I think. Within a second now. He has DRS on the camel straight.
Yeah. Napola and Katami's fighting. Katami's in second place.
Yeah.
And he started in 20th. And he's on the softs, so he's going to be going far into this race. Napola on the super softs. So he should be pitting within the next 3-4 laps. Obviously Lee, the fastest on track at the minute.
Well, he should
need this trouble.
No. He doesn't want to lose too much time on Luke.
Matty Suddens has got past Majestic.
Yes.
Coming into Puon, who's passed him, so he's got the move done finally. Majestic ran wide with that wing damage. Mr. Costa's going to be closing into the back of these two soon as well. He's putting in some good pace.
Aaron closing in onto the podium, I think. Or maybe he just passed him.
Napola very close to the back of Kazami's here. Oh, Luke's in the pits, but we'll get back to that in a sec. Napola, is he going to put a move up the inside? No.
No.
Looks like he's going to wait for the camel straights with the DRS.
As most people will do, I think.
Where's Luke going to emerge and then from the pits? Let's have a look. So Luke comes onto the soft tyres.
Soft tyre. Ooh, Napola on the inside of Katamis.
Oh, he's got it done. But he's going to lose it. He's going to lose it again, I believe. And Luke has come up behind Matty Suddens.
And Lee is at the back of Katamis now. On the fresh tyre.
Lee should be able to get this move done.
Yeah.
Fresh tyres, you can brake a little bit later. And that's what he's done. And he's got the move done nicely there.
Yeah.
Sheo.
Picks up the penalty.
Bit naughty there, cutting corners.
And Matty did the undercut on Luke and has brought him in front of Luke now.
Yeah. Although his tyres are going to be a little bit older.
True.
But with soft tyres, it's not going to matter that much considering the times are really consistent until you reach the 50s and 60%.
Yes. Yeah.
Takes Puon very well there, does Matty Suddens.
The most beautiful corner on the game, in my opinion. Puon.
It's quite a tricky corner as well.
Yeah.
It's all about that braking point. If you brake at all, some people don't, some people do. Lee's got past Napola somewhere. I didn't see that.
No, missed that.
Move.
And he's in first. He's looking really strong.
Yeah.
He had a bit of luck with the start, of course, but hasn't made any mistakes so far.
Well, you make your own luck.
True.
You have
to be there to pick up the points.
Yeah. Majestic still going deep into this race. Mr. Costa, look at that. Mr. Costa is right on the back of him now, really. Mr. Costa is flying at the moment.
Yeah.
Chris closing up to the back of Spur. Just behind Chris. Nothing really going on down the field.
No, not at the moment. Nikos is a long way behind as well. And Aaron has pitted again.
Yeah, Aaron will probably be going on to the soft tyres to the end.
Or maybe another set of super softs.
Oh, Chris has picked up a penalty. It's not often we see Chris get penalties. Must be struggling. Coming up a Rouge, you can easily get 2 warnings coming up a Rouge. If you cut the left and then cut the left again once you get to the top of the hill, you can easily pick up 2 warnings. John has lost it on the curb. Just coming up to No Name. Gone before No Name, he's lost on the curb. Easy to do. He's lost one place because of it, but he is still in front of Luke.
Yeah.
Mike Suddens will be pretty happy about that. Oh, John really struggling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good news.
Those tyres would have lost a lot of temperature.
Good news for Luke, of course.
Yep, not so good for Mike Suddens.
Yeah.
Who looks like he's going to be getting solid by Luke very, very soon.
Yeah, but they've been driving like this for a lap now, and Matty seems to have good pace as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Costa and Majestic.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, Costa gets a move done on Majestic.
Nice. It's important to get past cars with wing damage because they are very, very slow. Tekken is left. What's happened to Tekken? Maybe he just had enough.
Yeah, or lagged out. I don't know.
Just like I think he did pick up a tiny bit of wing damage. They're not equal on both sides, so maybe he just had enough.
Napoli in the pits, losing a lot of places, has a 5 second stop and go, I believe.
That's really going to hurt him onto the podium in the pits as well. Josh closing on to the back of Chris.
Luke on the inside. Oh no. It was Meti and Katamis. Better for second position.
Nikos right in the back of Napoli now coming up to Kimmel Straight. Have a DRS, potentially rich fuel, but Napoli looks like he's got really good launch there on top of the hill, so Nikos is not going to be close enough to pass him this time around.
No.
Shea behind them two looking to try and capitalise.
I want to stay with this battle. Katamis in second, but under real big pressure from Matty Suddens, and Luke not far away either.
And Luke's right there too, so this is all helping Lee out.
Yeah.
Obviously we're expecting that Lee hasn't got to pit again. I'm not sure what lap Lee did pit on, maybe lap 7, lap 8 I believe it was. It was quite a late stop, if I'm correct. I can find that out actually, just give me a moment. So I don't think he needs to pit again. I'd like to think not anyway.
But Luke is on the freshest set of softs, isn't he? I think, of these guys.
Luke is on the fresher, yeah.
Yeah.
The freshest actually.
Matty going really right out, Blachimore! Oh no!
Very audacious move there. He created his own problems.
Yeah.
Trying to go around the outside there. There's no need for that.
Lost the wing.
Oh, and look at that. Oh, he's come across the track there and in front of John. Oh, I'm not sure that's legal. To be honest, I don't think that is legal. You can't come across the track like that.
Yeah.
Into the pits.
No. Yeah, he was going really too fast into the bus stop.
We'll be having a look at that after the race. Luke going to get the move done on Katamis now.
Yeah,
easy
already.
Already passed before the DRS zone.
Yeah. And it's really too bad for Matti because he was really looking good this race.
Yeah, but it's not the first time we've seen him be a bit overly aggressive. I've seen it last week, a few dive bombs here and there, when there really was no need for that. But we have got Josh who's just made a move on Chris on the Kimmel Straight, going to the past chicane. So Josh looking to make a little bit of a comeback. Obviously he did lose the whole of the front wing, so
yeah,
he's going to be trying to claim some positions back.
Luke is now almost 6 seconds behind the leader, and he is closing in, I think.
We've still got 9 laps to go, and it is a long track, so easy to make mistakes.
Yeah, true.
Lots of time can be gained on cars ahead.
Lee
is running quite low on fuel. Sorry to interrupt you there. Lee is running quite low on fuel, so he's going to have to be careful if Luke gets close to him.
Luke has got almost a lap of extra fuel.
Can I just point out that Mr. Costa is in 4th place?
Yeah.
And has made a stop onto soft tyres.
Yeah.
Let me find out what lap did he pit? He might have pitted on lap 1 actually, Mr. Costa. Yeah, he did. So he's going to need to pit again. So this is only. Oh, Cat Mead's in the pits.
Yeah. Moving Costa
off to the end, I believe. Sorry,
yeah. Costa moves on to the podium. Majestic in the pits as well.
Yeah. Only for now, though.
Yeah.
I believe Josh will pick up third place once Mr. Costa does pit. Obviously, the pit isn't that long around this track, so we won't lose as much time.
Fastest lap by Spur.
Majestic has been Majestic in the pits then. Coming out of the pits, obviously he did have a wing change.
Yeah.
But he's in 13th place. He was in 4th place, I believe, a while ago.
Napola
and then he lost a few positions.
Napola on the Camel Straight. Takes Katamis, yes he does, I think. Yeah, he does. And Shea going side by side with John.
Nice move there from Shea. Katamis has cut the corner there, so he will have a warning, so he needs to be careful. Katamis did just come out of the pits, I believe, so he needs to get past Napola very, very quickly if he wants to be able to try and put an attempt onto Chris.
Side by side pull on. Ooh.
Very nice.
Yeah. Very good move from Katamis.
Nice driving.
Yeah.
Both these guys are finished, so.
Yeah, they know each other.
Yeah. Nice driving there. So now Chris is going to be under attack from Katamis, who is on a super soft tyre, so I expect this battle to begin in a couple of laps. Katamis should start closing in around a second a lap, I would assume. Mr. Costa is into the pits then.
And Shea and John are still going at it. Oh, very close to Bashimon. Moves on the inside.
Oh, into the bus stop.
A little bit of contact again. Ooh, Shea lost the back.
Very nice driving there. Very good driving. John giving loads of space to Shea though. Is just Shea going to try to dive on the inside? No. But where's Mr. Costa going to come out? Mr. Costa's going to come out just in front of these two guys.
Yeah.
And behind Napola. So.
Yeah.
You could see Mr. Costa closing onto the back of Napola and Katamis very soon, and then Mr. Costa, we know how quick he is. Chris is only just up the road as well, so 4th place could still be on the cards for Mr. Costa.
And Shea has passed again. These guys are changing positions every lap.
Yep. We've got further down the field, we've got Nikos closing onto the back of Aaron. Quite a rate of knots. Also, Aaron is quite close to Majestic, although I believe Majestic has just pit, obviously. Off the podium, close to Spur, close to Matty Suddens. So these guys are starting to group up now, like I said earlier on. JDM's out.
JDM.
He's lost it. Top of Eau Rouge.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Eau Rouge takes another casualty.
Indeed.
But this isn't a normal position for Nikos, of course. All the way at the back.
No, it's not. How many times does he pit? Let's have a look. He's pit twice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he's struggling so much. Obviously, Aaron. I'm surprised these guys haven't really made any inroads onto the guys ahead. I mean, they are still really far down the field.
Yeah.
Onto the podium as well. Looking to try and make a move onto Spur into the bus stop. It's not going to happen this time.
No. This straight is a little bit too short.
Yep, we got to move just up ahead. Sheo and John going side by side again. These guys.
Oh, Shea.
Relentless.
Yeah.
Matty Sullins and Temp just trying to claw back some points. Obviously, he did lose his front wing. John is lost at the top of the hill and into the wall, but no front wing damage. So very, very weird.
Yeah.
I believe he hit at an angle where the front left tyre and the rear right, the front right and rear right hit it at the same time, so the wing wasn't actually in contact. Matty Suddens managed to squeeze through there though.
Yeah, Costa up in 6th.
Onto the podium and Spur going side by side through the fast chicane. Spur managed to hold on though. And Nikos and Aaron going side by side now. Just through the fast chicane, coming up to the right hander. Mini hairpin. Nikos gets the job done. So Shea will be relieved then
Yeah.
that John is no longer on his back. Napola struggling a little bit. Mr. Costa's found a way through Napola, and Kazimiz is only 3.6 seconds behind Chris, and he was 6.5 seconds a few laps ago. So.
Oh, and Spur lost it out of Pouhon onto the podium past him.
Good move then.
Coming out of Stavolo onto Blanchimont. Costa has the fastest lap. A lot of things going on. Costa really closing in on Katamis very, very quick. He's so much quicker now.
Whoa, yeah, look at that.
Big difference.
Obviously, it's got him Rich and Katamis and Standard hasn't got enough fuel to really put up a fight.
No.
At this point in the race. Visco's obviously running much lower wings as well.
Yeah.
And he is now going to be closing onto the back of Chris. If we thought Katamis was closing quickly onto the back of Chris, Mr. Costa 2.7 seconds behind. Just watch that gap. One lap, 2 laps, and he will be straight onto the back of Chris.
Yes.
No disrespect, Chris, but Mr. Costa on quicker tyres is just going to be lightning.
Yeah, he's flying at the moment.
Also, just to point out, Luke
is close in.
Is 1.5 seconds behind Lee.
Yeah. This is going to be very...
Really gaining now.
Yeah.
6 laps left. Luke can do it.
I think he will. I think
if anyone can do it in this division, it's going to be Luke, isn't it?
Yeah, and he has
the results he's had.
And he has got a fresher set of softs, of course.
Yeah.
Josh in third. I think he
Chris
will
diving
be
into the pits.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's the right move.
No.
Chris there. I'm not agree with that.
You will lose a lot of places.
He did pick quite early. I did say earlier on that he would probably go on to another set of ultra-soft tyres, but with only 4 laps left.
Yeah.
5 laps left, excluding this one.
Yeah.
You got to question that decision.
Yeah, out of the points now.
Yeah. Here we go. John Shea and Matty Suddens. Look at this little battle we got going on.
Three guys.
Yep, very close. Oh, Shea are taking a lot more speed than Matty Suddens.
Yeah.
All have DRS and Rich.
Side by side. Ooh, but yeah. Matty has the inside.
Brakes later, as he usually does. Holds it nicely. Oh, Shea going for a trip to the zoo there. Off the track. Where's John then? What's John doing? John's just sitting in the background, waiting for a mistake. Shea and Matty Suddens, both drivers who will not give the position up easy.
No.
Both quite aggressive drivers, I think they'll admit that.
But Shea having to let go. Yeah.
Oh, Shea, you got to be careful on that curb, mate. Easy to spin the car out on that curb on the outside. Oh, Matty Suddens in the gravel there. But Shea was really struggling. I'm not sure what's going on here. Matty Suddens really pulled away. I mean, the dirty air on this track, especially for Pouhon, really does affect you quite a lot. Obviously, just watching it, you wouldn't be able to see the dirty air, but you feel a lot of grip in the corners.
Yeah.
Luke, right on the back of Lee now. We'll have DRS coming up the Camel Straight. I don't think he'll be able to make a move on this particular lap. He looks a little bit too far back, but we'll see who's got the lower wings. Look at Luke.
Going into
Luke
Rich.
Gaining a lot. Luke's going to get the move done. Look at that. Luke. 4 wings is Luke running then. Side by side.
Oh, contact.
Contact there.
Yeah.
No wing damage lost for Luke, I don't believe, so he'll be alright. Oh, Shea's crashed.
No.
Shea's crashed. Yeah. I'm not sure where, not sure with who.
Lost a lot.
Mr. Costa, where's... Oh yeah, Mr. Costa, of course, Chris pitted, but Mr. Costa's closing on the back of Josh. Quite quickly as well. Luke's fallen back a little bit.
And Chris is at the back of Majestic. Yes, Majestic.
Yeah.
Majestic making a little mistake.
Looks like trying to defend the inside line there. Don't expect Chris to try and move there, but Nico's behind them. Honestly, Nico's really struggling in this race. He's not found the pace.
No.
Anything going on upfield? Then a lot of these guys really close together. To be fair, no massive gaps. Only between seconds and third.
Yeah.
13 seconds the gap there between second and third. That's quite a lot.
Well, it all has
again catching Lee.
It all has to do, of course, with the first lap incident.
Yeah, I would be quite interested to see what wings Luke is running. Must be very low wings, so the way he caught Lee there was incredible.
Can Chris get them moved on into the bus stop? Very close in Blanchimont now. Majestic taking the inside, he's too far away. Well, won't be happening here. Where's Luke?
Yeah, Luke's not going to be able to make the move, although Luke close in massively again.
Yeah, Costa within half a second.
Costa's
yeah, easy.
Easy, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh didn't lean there. Doesn't want to put too much of a fight up. I mean, it's a little bit too late for Mr. Costa to try and challenge anyone else up front, but the battle will be for Luke and Lee. I expect Luke to get past, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
That straight line speed, you might see him make a move before Blanchimont. He might get the move done, to be honest. But Luke does yeah, they're pull on. He does struggle a little bit there to keep up.
Biff Buff.
Lee in the middle sector should really try and open a gap up. If he's running higher wings, which we are guessing he is, then he should be opening up the gap. Because once you hit this back straight here, Luke is going to be right on your tail. Especially with this back straight and then the finish line straight and then obviously the Kemmel straight. They are quite close together, so it's a very, very high speed part of the track. Yeah, I mean, look at Luke. Oh.
Yeah, he's closing in very rapidly.
Yeah.
But it's only 2 more laps.
Yeah, but Luke is...
He will get it done on the Kemmel straight.
Yeah, done, yeah. Majestic has lost out to Nico somewhere. Aaron's struggling a little bit. Let's see, run aboard with Luke though. That for the lead.
Easy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
no room.
I mean, Lee did defend the right side. He did show early that he was going to defend the right side, so Luke should have known that.
Yeah. He should have switched it to the outside.
Yeah.
He wasn't beside Lee yet, so...
Yeah.
Good defending.
Looks like Lee is running lean at the moment. Potentially going to use Rich for the whole of the last lap to try and hold on to the lead. Luke has also got enough fuel to go in Rich though, so I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. These guys are going to be battling out to the finish line. If Luke can't get a pass done on the back straight. Luke takes pull on a lot better than he did last lap though, so he will be closer. We've got yellows in sector 3. What is that for? Oh, Sheo's had another crash, I believe. Mike Sutherland and John going at it. I'm going to ride on board with Luke and Lee. I'm not going to skip from these two for now.
No. He's too far away to get him moved on into the bus stop, I think. He is closing in though, but not enough maybe? No. I don't think so.
Yeah, doesn't look like it. Obviously with the big DRS section coming, Luke did cut corner there a little bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's lost any of his front wing though.
Hitting the back.
He's got fair traction off the corner.
Lee.
What's Luke going to try and do side by side? Into the source. Luke looking to go around the outside. He's done it. But Lee's going to have DRS, although Luke's straight line speed means that he's going to be too far ahead before they even hit the DRS section for Lee to catch up.
Yeah,
so this is done deal. Yeah, this is done, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's too far away. Maybe in the middle section he can close in again. and make some move.
He hasn't really been pulling the gap
Ooh,
at all.
really breaks late. Really breaks late. I'm sorry for the other guys, but I'm gonna stay on board with these guys.
Yeah, I'll run down the field quickly onto the podium on the back of Matty Suddens on the Kemmel Straight. Will he be able to do anything? Matty Suddens, of course, has DRS from John on the podium, not really closing in that much. Nikos trying to close on the back of Chris, and nothing happening there. Napala on the back of Katames. Oh, Lee is really quite close to Luke now.
Yeah.
Oh
boy. Did we see take any penalties, these guys? Maybe Luke, we will see.
I don't believe so.
But Luke will cross the line in first place. No chance for Lee.
Until the fat lady sings yet. You never know, he could miss his breaking point. I don't know.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
No.
Luke takes first.
Will be that.
Lee second.
Luke wins. Yeah. Mr. Costa closed the gap to 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So he really did close on these guys. So. Katames and Napala going into the bus of chicane. Napala trying to put a move on the inside. Optimistic cuts the corner and gets a 3-second time penalty because of it. So
yeah, he
is not going to be able to make the move today. Onto the podium, and Matty Sullins going side by side into the bus stop. Onto the podium, makes the move. Matty Sullins will have the cutback, but not going to happen onto the podium. No. Takes a place. Great move there in the end. And I believe that is going to be that. No one else really close to anyone.
No.
So that is going to be that. Onto the podium, moves up to 8th place. Chris with penalties, so. Yeah. And Sheo.
Still going around.
On his Div2 debut. Well, at least he managed to finish the race.
Yeah, yeah. Wasn't a lot of battles as well.
He doesn't manage to finish the race. Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of things happened.
20 penalty points there for excessive weaving, Sheo.
These days.
Double Sheo across the line. And Tekken, who retired, who left the session, I believe, will come home in 16th, and that'll round up everyone. So that was quite an exciting race.
Yeah, that was eventful. Hard to keep up.
I'm sure I'm going to be busy with steward inquiries.
And there we have it, Luke taking first again, extending his already massive lead in this championship. Yeah,
and just to point out, where did Josh finish today? So Josh finished 4th. The main rivals in the championship, I believe, from 2nd place, Nikos, Henry, Josh, and those guys are quite close together. But since obviously both Nikos and Henry didn't pick up any points today, and Josh picked up 12, so he's going to be in the hunt for the promotion.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many points Mr. Costa's got, but he's been performing really well as well every race he's had. So.
Yeah. But Luke is already taking the trophy with one hand, I think.
Yeah, I think we might as well give it to him now, to be honest.
Luke takes the win for the Belgium Grand Prix. Lee comes
Top
in.
3 with no penalties.
Yeah. No, second for Lee. Costa in 3rd. Josh in 4th. Katames in 5th on his debut. Napala 6th. John in 7th. Onto the podium in 8th position. Chris in 9th. Matty in 10th position. Nikos 11th. No points for him tonight. Majestic 12th, Aaron 13th, had a great start, but so much bad luck. Spur in 14th position, Ashay in 15th position, and the others retired.
Driver of the day?
I think Luke. He started
from go with Katames.
Costa also from 11th into 3rd, Josh 14th to 4th.
Katames on the debut from 20th to 5th. I mean, some great battles as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of good driving. A lot of less so good driving as well. But it was an overall great race.
The stream was a bit chaotic maybe because a lot of things were going on, but I enjoyed to watch. And tomorrow we're back with Division 1, also in Belgium at Spa. Aaron and Shay will be the commentators, I believe. Yes.
Yep.
Always good to hear them. And Paul, I would like to thank you for joining me
no
tonight.
Problem. Thank you, too.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Take care. Good night.
Goodbye.